Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live hosted by me, Mr. Philly. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Before I begin, my Christmas, was good. I mean, it was a little tough. It was a little challenging because a lot of people in my family were sick, and a lot of people didn't show up to my mom and dad's house. I just went to my mom and dad's house and all, and we had a good dinner. As I posted shrimp and steak, and then broccoli, and then mac and cheese, and some homemade bread. It was good. I can't complain. So my mom did a really good job on the steak. It was really good. It was a nice medium rare. I like my steak medium rare, almost rare, but just perfectly medium rare. If you would leave it on the stove a little longer, it'd be still. I mean, if you would have taken off the stove a little sooner, it'd be rare. That's how medium rare I like my steak. But anyway, but at the end of the day, we went down to my sister's house, and we did get to see her. She had her own thing. She felt better, but she didn't. We usually have it at my sister's house. My Christmas, but we didn't have it there this year. But we all went down and visited anyway. So it ended up being a good Christmas. A lot of us were together, but there were some family members that weren't there because of sickness. So, but I'm very very happy that we all got together at some point. So yeah. I hope everybody else had a blessed and amazing Christmas too, though. So anyway, today I wanted to talk about monetization, and because I'm actually not very far away from being monetized. I got 1,000 hours of watch time. I only need 2,000 hours. That's for basically. All right, so you need 500 subscribers and 3,000 hours of watch time, and that's for basic monetization. You don't make that much money, but you can basically do multiple levels of basically memberships, and you get memberships, super chats, things like that. So you can make a little bit of income. And I know a few people that are on that level, so it's actually good. And I was very happy, to know that it's not that difficult to get to that level. When you want to get to like 4,000 hours of watch time and then 1,000 subscribers, that's going to take a little bit more time. But it could take a little bit more time, but we'll see. But I feel like I'm not that very far away, but it also depends on a lot of factors. So we're doing really really well. So, but I really wanted to talk about, I was doing a lot of research, and trying to understand, about when you get monetized and you do memberships and everything like that. So I wanted to talk about the three levels. A lot of people a lot of YouTubers or content creators who have, or are monetized, or small time creators, have at least three levels of memberships, basically. So I wanted to talk about and discuss, the three levels of monetization that I'm going to have. So basically, all right. So my first one probably will be like basically you do badges. You can do shout outs. You can give free T-shirts or whatever. If you have a merch store or anything like that. So, what I'm going to do basically, all right, so the first level of membership is basically you get two badges, and then um, I'm going to keep my shorts relevant. Everybody's going to be able to watch my shorts because shorts do not count as watch time. And I did not even know that actually until a few days ago. I'm really surprised. I'm really new to YouTube, so I've only been on here a year, so it's pretty interesting. Hello, Lincoln. How you doing? So anyway, so for that one, hello Anthony, how are you? Solis, how you doing? So yeah, the first level is going to be two badges, and then you'll be able to still watch my shorts, and you'll be able to watch my lives because mostly I do lives. I don't do his videos as much because I mean, being a YouTuber for a year, videos, I mean, they are better in some ways, but lives actually are still on a higher algorithm, I think. I really do think they are. So anyway, oh, thank you so much, Lightning Wing. How you doing? All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So anyway, but yeah, that's gonna be that. So you'll be able to watch my lives, but some of the lives will be basically members only. Basically, I feel like the better recipes or things like that, are going to be members only. So yeah, but you'll be able to watch my shorts on the first level member, and you'll see a lot of my lives, but you won't be able to see my videos. But you get two badges. Oh, it's great. Thank you very much for asking. I'm alive, walking and talking and blinking and breathing, and I'm better than I deserve. I had a great dinner last week, and I'm still recovering. I had to loosen my belt last night, so yeah, I haven't eaten anything all day actually because there's so much food on Christmas, still digesting and still trying to burn all the calories off from last night. So you know what I mean. Well, I'm not a chef. I'm a cook, okay? Well, I appreciate you saying that, but I want to be a chef. I'm training to be one, but thank you so much. Try to be modest. I don't want to take too much credit. I don't have a degree yet or any certification, but I'm working on that. Oh, I'm doing great. How you doing, Esther? I'm better than I deserve though, so Thank you for saying that. I haven't seen you before, so you watch my videos then. Okay, I have not. It's been a while. If I have seen you, it's been a while actually. So yeah, I don't know how new you are, but yeah, nice to meet you, Lightning Wing. So anyway, all right. So moving on to the second part, to the monetization that I'm trying to incorporate when I incorporate it. So the second one, you're going to have 3 badges, and then you will actually be able to, oh crap, I was going to say this. Watch the some of the live chats that are going to be basically members only. So you'll be able to watch the live chats, and you'll be able to watch the short. Everybody can watch the shorts, even people that are not subscribed or members. But yeah, you'll be able to watch the VIP live chats, and you'll get 3 badges basically. So yeah, I think that's a good way to keep it simple. So all right, moving on to the fourth, you'll get 4 badges, and then you will also be able to have open access to everything. So VIP live chats, and then all my videos. Because, like I said, videos are basically, not everybody watches them. I mean, they're on the higher algorithm in some way, but I feel like live chats are on the higher algorithm at the time when you actually go live, basically. It's crazy. Personal cook. Well, thank you. Yes, I will take that. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you so much. Why is that video? Why is that message under review? Oh, crap. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Do you have a big following too? Hottie toddy. I had that when I was sick. Do I look sick or something? I'm sorry. Always. So anyway, so for the third, yeah, like I said, for the third membership subscription, yeah, you'll have access to everything basically. So yeah, and then it's probably going to be $3.99 for the first level membership, and the second level is going to be $4.99, and for the third is $5.99. So and also when I have a merch store, I think I'm going to start with probably just aprons and hats actually, and it's going to say happy cooking, or I'd say half of them say happy cooking, and the other 5 stars all day. So if you guys want hats for about $20, 5 stars all day, hey, they're gonna be on my merch store actually when I start it. So yeah, I'm just giving you guys a sneak peek of when I get monetized about what my merch store is looking up and it's gonna look like, and have aprons and hats, and then probably do t-shirts at some point. But yeah, hello Lincoln, how you doing? So, and then yeah, we'll have 3 levels, because I was watching a lot of YouTubers, who are monetized, even the smaller time monetized YouTubers, um, have at least 3 levels of membership. So yeah, the third level of membership will get you access to everything. But like I said, I think the best thing is, keep your videos actually in members only, because I feel like videos, once they're posted, they're not on a high algorithm. Live streams are posted on a higher algorithm, so yeah, and they're little bit longer. So yeah, you make a video, it depends on you, it depends on how long you want it to be. But a lot of small time creators and a lot of YouTubers in general just have 10-minute videos or anything. That's just to get that monetization or whatever, just to get that watch time, and all they have to watch is like 50% of it. So yeah. Well, I hope that made sense to everybody what I was watching. Well, I have a really lively crowd tonight. All right. A's Advis, how you doing? Thank you for subbing. I really, really appreciate that. And I'm also here to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a great New Year too. I was talking about being monetized. I was very close to being monetized. I was talking about what memberships I'm going to have and what you might probably or most likely will see on my YouTube merch store or whatever. I'm probably going to do my own website or whatever. It's pretty interesting. Oh, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you, Anthony. I've seen you before, but no, Lightning Win. I have not seen you before. I'm gonna have to look you up. Do you make videos too yourself? And if you have the third level highest membership, I will give a personal shout out to everybody actually, and I'll post it on my channel. Well, that's awesome. Oh, what do you do on yours? Are you do you have a lot of subscribers? I don't get many of those, but once in a while, some higher content creators with 200,000 followers actually send me some really nice, send me some love. It's really nice actually. Oh well, thank you. Well, you better. Well, I hope you subscribe. I really appreciate that. Oh, Merry Christmas to you, Esther. I'm not sick, but my family's sick. I'm okay. I mean, I felt a little tired, but yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You saw the eggs benedict? All right, and the turkey sandwich. Oh yeah, that was absolutely delicious, actually. And the eggs benedict was great too. Well, thank you. There's plenty more of that. There's a lot of that and plenty more coming. This weekend, hopefully if, we're not too full and I don't get any more free food from family members, we're going to make a lamb with mint sauce. Lamb chops with mint sauce. So yeah, I really wanted to make a fancy one. Thanks for subbing. I really appreciate it. I have a really lively crowd tonight. Thanks, guys. All right, guys. Oh, thank you so much, Anthony. I really appreciate that. All right, guys. Well, I just really wanted to give you a quick explanation of where I was at with monetization. I'm getting close, and I wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a great New Year too. So yeah, we got a lot of great stuff coming, and we got a really good recipe coming this weekend. Lamb chops with mint sauce. I know that sounds really exquisite, so yeah, I really wanted to make an exquisite recipe this week if we have time, and we're not too full from all the Christmas treats we're still eating. So anyway. Thank you so much, everybody, for subscribing. A lightning win. I appreciate that. All right, Merry Christmas. All right, you guys have a great one. Bye. Don't forget to like and follow. And as always, happy cooking.